everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenda and I have a trip announcement. If you can't tell by my Spirit jersey, I am headed to Florida in 3 weeks. Now this trip is somewhat of a known trip, but a short notice trip. So let me just give you a little background about this trip. So I am the club ministry director for the Maritime Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And every year our Pathfinders, now Pathfinders are not Girl Guides, it's not that kind of Pathfinders. We are actually older than the Girl Guide organization. But Pathfinders is a Seventh-day Adventist Church sponsored youth group, and it has boys and girls in it. And to be honest with you, when you're in the States, you will find more boys involved in Pathfinders than you do girls. But anyway, Pathfinders is for kids grades 5 and over. And then we have a younger group called Adventurers, and Adventurers are like preschool to grade 4. But every year, our Pathfinders take part in what's called a Pathfinder Bible experience, where they will take a couple of books, or maybe one book and a few chapters of the Bible, and they have to study it. And let me tell you, these tests are hard. These tests are hard. They take 4 tests. So there is a district level, a conference level, a Canadian Union level, or a union level, depending on what union you're in, and then a North American Division finals. Now, in the Maritimes, we had 2 teams compete this year. Both teams made it through their area or divisions. Then one team made it through conference. So this past Saturday, and this is Monday, this past Saturday we had the Canadian Union event, and the team from the Maritimes advanced on to the NAD finals. And to make it to the NAD finals, which is North American Division finals, you have to place in first place. Now first place can be done by every team because it is in a scale range. So if you get between 100 and 90, you get first place. And that's kind of how it works. At our union level though, or area level, first place, like the first place team could have like a 70% on the score. So how that works is the highest ranking team, which they may only got 70% on their test. Any team that is within 90% of the highest score is considered getting first place. But when you hit the Canadian level, because there are teams that will get 100 on these tests, and they are hard, you have to pretty much make between 90 and 100 to be able to go. And I am so happy to say that our team made it in that range. So they have qualified to go to Florida for the North American Division finals. Now this trip we've known about, but I can't book anything until the team places, which was this Saturday, which means we are leaving in 3 weeks. So we're all scrambling, making flights, booking hotels, planning out activities, because a lot of the clubs, us being from Canada, and I know there are clubs from all across Canada going. I was talking to a BC club, and they're going down and they're making a whole vacation of it because we're going to Florida and the weather's nice. So I am leaving on Wednesday, April the 15th. Sorry about that. I'm leaving Wednesday the 15th. My flight leaves from Bangor, Maine. I live not very far from the Maine border. So I'm flying out of Maine, and it leaves at 5:15 in the morning, and I will get in Orlando at 11 o'clock. So that leaves me all afternoon and evening. I don't plan on doing a whole lot that day. I may go over to Disney Springs, grab something to eat. I am staying at the Rosen Inn. I'm doing this on a budget, so I'm staying at the Rosen Inn, which really isn't that far from Disney Springs. So that's why I'll probably go there that day. Then on the Thursday, I'm going to Epcot Center because it is Flower and Garden, and I haven't been to Flower and Garden in, oh my gosh, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been so long since I have been to Flower and Garden Festival, so I'm really looking forward to that. I want to do the garden graze. I want to do rides. I just want to take it all in. And I plan on doing 2 videos of that day, one of the garden grays and one of just everything else, because that is going to be the only Disney day I have. Because the next day, which is Friday, I have to be up near, I think it's Gainesville. I have to be up near Gainesville because that is where the event is taking place. And the event is Friday evening and all day Saturday. So on Friday, I'm actually renting a car to drive up there to do the event. We have Vespers worship, evening worship on Friday, and then our event is all day Saturday. And then my flight home Sunday doesn't leave until I believe it's maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I have a little bit of time Sunday morning, and I have time Friday morning. But I'm not going to parks because I think I have to be up outside of Gainesville at the event. I think it starts at 7. I'm not sure about that. I just, for some reason, think it's 7. It may be earlier. I don't know. So I don't have any plans for Friday. I may go to the Vineland outlets. I'm kind of thinking too, I might go to the Kennedy Space Center for the day, because that's kind of taken me up a little bit. It's taken me over, but up. So I may go do that for the morning. I'm renting my car Friday. I think I said that. And then Saturday, I'm busy all day. And then Sunday, I have the morning. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to do Sunday morning either. I know there's a club in BC that's going to go to the beach on Sunday. So I might head to the beach with them before I have to leave to catch my flight to go home. But yeah, so the first 2 nights I'm staying at the Rosen Inn. Like I said, I'm trying to do this on a budget. And then I'm going to move up and stay in a hotel in Ocala. Ocala is about a 45-minute drive to where the event is, but Orlando is like a 2-hour drive from the event. So I want to be closer to the event. Gainesville is a lot closer than Ocala, but it's kind of up and over, like up here, and the event is here, where Ocala is kind of down here. And that way, when I'm done, I can, like on Saturday, I'll go down to Ocala, stay there, and then I will be closer to get back down to Orlando. But I don't have any plans. So if you know of things that I can do maybe Sunday morning or, Friday morning, like I said, I may go to Vineland outlets. I don't want to shop too much though, because I am doing this on a budget. And I might go to Kennedy Space Center. I've never been to the Kennedy Space Center, so that's an option that I'm kind of looking at. But if you have any opinions or, places that you've been that you can go do for just a couple of hours, let me know. And maybe it's something that I would like to go and try out. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about this trip. There will be videos coming, and I'm kind of excited to be able to go. I wish I was going for a longer period of time, but because it's only 3 weeks away, for me to get time off of my job, it's almost impossible to get any more time than what I'm already going to take, because honestly, our schedule is already up to the end of April. So they're going to have to replace me, which is harder to do than to just not schedule me and schedule someone else in. So I wish I had more time, but I'm just happy to be going anyway. And I'm happy to be going with this team. They have done amazing work. They have studied a lot, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, that's what's up. So leave in the comments what you think I should do on my 2 days off, the mornings that I have off. I have a little more time on Friday because I believe I don't have to be there until 7, and it's about a 2-hour drive. So even if I leave by like 4 o'clock, so I have most of the morning and most of the afternoon to do whatever on Friday. And that's why I'm kind of thinking maybe Nassau might be a good thing. I don't know. I've never been. So let me know what you think. And then Friday morning or Sunday morning. What can I do for a couple of hours? My flight leaves at 3, so I would have to be at the airport probably by 1 to drop off the car. And yeah, so, you know, I'm open to anything because honestly, every time I go to Florida, I either do Disney or Universal. I have been to Tampa a few times, but I haven't really done anything in Tampa, but Tampa's kind of way out of the way. But yeah, let me know what else. You know, I would love to try something different and something new. So anyway, look for those videos coming up. They will probably be starting probably towards the end of April. And we will have a bunch coming from Epcot Center, from traveling. I will show you what I'm doing on the days that I'm not at the park, since I only have one park day. And I'll probably put a little bit in of the Pathfinder Bible experience. I know kind of this channel isn't about that, but that is my life, and what you get on here is my life. Now, I do have another channel, which is my Maritime Club Ministry page. It doesn't have a lot of videos. I think it might have 2 or 3, but that's mainly where my PBE stuff will go, is on that. But I'll probably do a little bit on here just so that you can see what actually a PBE is and how hard the questions really are, because it just amazes me how these kids can study and learn this stuff, because I give the test and honestly, I'd fail the test. But so proud of them, so happy to be going. So stay tuned for more videos coming up. Until then, do everything in love, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye now.